while we play some Slay the Spire 2. Right. Ready? What do you mean I don't even have Ascension 1 with the Regent? I've beaten it with the Regent, haven't I? I could swear I have. Ironclad I know I haven't beaten with solo. We have to beat it. Ascension 0. You know what? My title lies. My title lies, we're gonna have to change it. There. Now it's Lofty Ascension 0 plays. Receive this blessing, go. A random rare card. First 3 card rewards you see are upgraded. But the first treasure chest you open is empty. I like both of these. Let's just do a random rare card. It'll give us some direction. Beat into shape. Which one was that? Deal 5 damage, forge 5. Forge an additional 5 for each other time you've hit the enemy this turn. Okay. So it's a combo attack that gives you additional forge. Okay, so forging is our thing this time. Got it. So probably going right side. You can hit a shock here, but it's... Oh, it's not even that close to the start. Yeah, maybe. But it's instead of... Arrest? Maybe we can skip a shot this floor. This act. We could do this. It's probably pretty good. If we really want to, we can go shop instead of second elite later. Or, is there an argument for going this way? Or we get a shop and an elite? Okay, at the start, I don't like having 4 fights in a row, but maybe it's fine because we get cards. You know what? It's only 1 more fight instead of a question mark to start with, right? There's an elite and a fire, which is comparable. Question mark. Treasure, question mark. And then it's a shop instead of a question mark. Okay. So it's 2 fewer question marks replaced with a fight and a shop. I think I would take that, yeah. It's the same number of rests, right? Yeah. I mean, let's do that. Okay, so we'll block once. Attack once and beat into shape. Falling Star. You've been weakened. Well, you've been weakened. How do you like it? Oh, now you've gotten 3 strengths. That's how he likes it. We could have gotten him 2 away? Wait, we could have beaten him. Ignore me. I just wanted to hit him for 30 instead. That's all. That's all that was. It's hard to tell how much health he actually has, okay? 14 damage to all enemies for the cost of stars. Gain a strength and all enemies lose a strength. I like this one. We aren't doing the star synergy thing, but one doesn't hurt, and this is a really good one. That also kind of synergies with where we're going. Because it's just strength, it's not really stars. Alright, falling star. Defend. Strike. Venerate. This is a great turn for Venerate. For Resonance. Venerate's the one we used last turn, right? That gave us the stars. I don't remember. Are you guys hitting me for so much? Don't do that. I guess we can just do this, right? Block twice. Do that. You weren't supposed to attack that turn, though. You guys are ganging up. It's not fair. Can't play Falling Star. Or Resonance. What am I supposed to do with all my energy, then? I guess just this and kill it. But I don't count health. I can't tell when I'm actually gonna kill it or not. Okay. More star usage. Or star generation. You play 5 or more cards in a turn is not really... that's more... This is really leaning more into the star usage thing, right? Because if you're using a lot of cards, you're probably using stars. Is this worth gambling on? I feel like it's not a sure thing. It's not a sure thing that this is going to come in handy, so I might just gather light instead, because this is definitely going to be useful, right? There's basically no situation where that one isn't useful. We can't Resonance and Falling Star. So maybe we do this one just because it... So lets us deal more damage to this slug this turn. And lets us block for more. Even if it's only for this turn. Wait. We also didn't... Yeah. That one didn't cost any normal energy, so let us play this as well. I knew that. I can count basic numbers. For each other time you've hit the enemy, like specific one enemy, right? So, like, think we just do this into this. But it only forges for 10, yeah, not for 15. There's kind of nothing to visually represent that, though, which is a little annoying. Uh-oh. We get him? Yeah, we can, right? This one alone would have done it. Faye, just count how much your softened blade is hitting for. Please. Roll Gamble, Hidden Cash, and Patter. Gain 9 block and 2 vigor. I don't think that this is exactly what we're trying to do. But we are gaining strength as well. So maybe the vigor is helpful. Maybe we can find an angle for it. Maybe just getting more blocks is good and we can remove our normal defense. Probably. Hopefully. Yeah, I think we just throw that out there. Remove his artifact. We don't have any other cards. I'm tempted to Swift Potion, but it's a normal fight, so we shouldn't, right? I do like your fisticuff stance. It's a very good fisticuff stance. This is a waste. So I guess we don't do that. Well, it hits him for 1. We got other things to use our... That was a very sad little punch, frankly. Let's see. So this is 26. That's not enough. $46? That's barely not enough? Very sad. I guess I have to use both of these. And then forge for... what, 6? Oh, no, it turned into... It's deal 15 damage, but we have 1 strength. Got it. He's got the combos now. I think we did that. We're not quite there. We'll just do what we can and wait for next turn. 9 damage, but he's got 10 shield, right? Amazing. Let me just wait. You know what? I was also severely miscounting last time because I was counting my vigor when I was adding up all the numbers on these, and it only applies to the first one. I didn't even question why the numbers were so high. Whenever you play Sovereign Blade, gain 10 block is kinda nice. Or forge 5 and draw 2. Let's get parry. Okay. Do we start removing our defense? Yeah. If we upgrade 2, it's more than likely gonna hit one of these, right? You see nothing, but this helps you think. You shed pointless thoughts. Yeah. I have shed pointless thoughts, you guys. Who needs to think? I want resonance. So I guess we venerate resonance. And then patter, I think. So now he's only doing 6. We can block all that. So I guess we should. But how come he got bigger? Don't go like that. Now I have no defend. Now I might need to draw 3. This is not a good hand. Okay. Patter. Patter. Defend. Parry? Or do we get a strike in? I think let's do a parry. Let's get this out of a deck at the very least. They have no attacks on the same turn as beat into shape. Fantastic. We can at least get our Sovereign Blade. But blocking all that, so let's venerate, get some more stars. Why are you doing 21? Can you not do that? Okay, this is block 10. They can block 15, I guess. Guess that's better than nothing. Ow. Yeah. Let's do Falling Star. Patter. Strike. Beat into shake. Forge 15. $31. Oh, did we hit his... I guess we hit the stun point there. And this is where he... I don't know, does some... Does something to amp this up now? Do we do a resonance here? It's gonna debuff me and I don't remember with what. I think we might just want to get this in case it's weakened. But if it's not weakened, we'd probably like to gain strength and make him lose strength. If it's just vulnerable, it might be okay with it. Is if we can vulnerable him next turn. We cannot. Oh wait, we can. Fallen Star is in here. We will not have the stars for that though. We use resonance. Kinda depends on whether he's doing a multi-hit or not. I don't know his attack patterns. We can use this at least for block next turn, so let's just use resonance. Vulnerable, okay. It is just vulnerable, but it's 99 vulnerable. Okay, now this is gonna be... If we're trying to use Beat into Shape and Sovereign Blade, that's gonna be 7 damage plus 5, so we have 12, 44. That's not enough. We can block for 19, though. But just playing these two, so I guess we're just doing that. And then we only take 2. That's not bad. And he's doing 1 times 3? See, this is why we reduced his strength. It's working. And then this is half of his health already. Okay, we did get some attacks, but barely not enough, you guys. So I guess we're just gonna fire potion? Because otherwise we're taking a lot. And we're doing 15 damage, and we have no way of doing more. Oh wait, we do. Got vigor here, it's fine. Stable Serum. Retain your hand for 2 turns. The Candelabra, that's a nice one. Collision Course. Weird. Someday I do want to do this build, the debris build. I don't think today is that day. Spectrum Shift. Start of your turn, add a random colorless card into your hand. I don't think today is the day for that either. I think? Child of the Stars is fine. I don't think most turns I want to spend the energy on it, though, is the problem. I think we might be skipping here, which is dumb. Kens, this is some of the rarest cards we could get. Random colorless card. I mean, that's gonna clutter my hand a lot, right? We're gonna end up needing things that transform cards into minion cards in order to clear out colorless cards that are clogging up the deck, right? Meanwhile, we're trying to do a forge deck. And failing at that, by the way. We have 1 forge card. And 1 Sovereign Blade Synergy card. Maybe we can do something with colorless synergy since the Sovereign Blade is colorless. I don't remember what exactly synergy there is with playing colorless cards. But I think there was at least one thing that does something with it. I don't know, I'm gonna try it. I've never tried it before, nor even frankly been that tempted to try it. And I'm curious. Okay, that's a pretty good upgrade. $14 block with parry. Spectrum Shift becomes 1 cost. Okay, that definitely makes it more attractive to play. Does that mean I should do this so that we can actually run the experiment and try to play it? Or should we just go with the obvious choice? I feel like we should just go with the obvious choice for now. Next time we'll get Spectrum Shift, okay? We'll get it next time. Now where am I going? Probably this way? Like that? Not the bridge already? Not patter, you can't do that. Remove a defender, so you can't just pick my good cards. I have so many... This is more than 50% cards? No. Slightly less than 50%. Okay, fine. Cards that I would gladly get rid of. There we go. I hate bridges. Red mask, alright. Drowning Beacon. Have I seen this? Crossing a dreamscape of rocks and still waters, you emerge to face a sinking lighthouse. Oh, sorry, a sinking lighthouse. Emitting anti-light. What do you mean emitting anti-light? So this is anti-light? Are you talking about darkness? Hi, Godemaster, how's it going? How does one emit anti-light? Yeah, I don't know. How are you doing? Good to see you. You can bottle up the eerily glowing water that is pooled here, or climb up the dilapidated structure to retrieve the lens. Got a nice well and whatnot. You have to cook all day today, alright? Okay. I'll probably cook when I get off stream. I'm gonna make some chili in a crock pot, so I don't really have to do the cooking. I have to brown the ground meat, and then we just throw it all in the crock pot and it does all the cooking for me. It'll cook overnight, and it'll be a nice, slow-cooked chili by tomorrow at lunch. It's gonna be amazing. Gotta cook for 6 people, also considering having leftovers. Yeah. You always want to make sure you have leftovers when you're cooking a big thing of food. You're gonna want those later. Oh, Cat is here. Hello. Hello, Cat. That's a good purr. He just woke up and came running over. Alright. So, as for the Drowning Beacon, we get bottle of water to procure Glow Water Potion. Exhaust your hand and draw 10 cards. It's a potion. Okay. It's kind of a funny potion. Or climb and lose 13 max HP, which is a lot, to get the Fresnel lens. Whenever you add a card that gains block to your deck, enchant it with Nimble 2, which increases the block gained from this card by 2. Interesting. So every block card that you get after this blocks for 2 more. I don't know, is that even worth it? Like, I took all my block cards front-loaded, sort of. Am I gonna get more than that? Maybe. More than just these 2? Was it worth 13 max HP? Maybe. I like it. Let's grab it. You climbed to the top of the lighthouse, unnerved by its steady sinking. What? It's still sinking? Upon reaching the Lanthorn room? Did you say Lanthorn? You start prying off the lens as the anti-light saps your vitality. Finally, you wring it free. The lighthouse stops sinking. That's what was sinking the lighthouse? The lens? How long has it been sinking like that? Also stops them from being upgraded later? What do you mean? Keeper. There's no way it stops them from being upgraded. You mean it stops them from being enchanted, right? Yeah. Because they already have an enchantment, that's fine. Heck, cooking for birthdays, but your brothers, so gotta do what you gotta do. Being a good brother, Goat Muss. Good luck with the cooking. I don't think we have to rest, right? I think we're okay. Think we still do this? I don't know if this card is good. Yeah, I mean, admittedly, 2 more block than normal is not like super primo enchantment on it. So if there were opportunities to give it a better one, then yeah, this is not like the best one you could get for it. But if everything has it, sounds pretty amazing. Kind of amazing. Depending on how many cards we get, I suppose. And some other things. Star each combat with additional energy. We got the lantern and the candelabra. The gambit. 52 block, and if you take unblocked attack damage this combat, die. Maybe not. Stratagem. When you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card from it to put into your hand. Dying Star? What is a cat? It done? He's done. Deal 9 damage to all enemies, and all enemies lose 9 strength this turn. Sure. And ethereal. Photon cut is very cool. Glow. Not really for me. Draw 3 cards, choose a skill in your hand and play it 3 times. Not really for me. It'd be fun to do resonance 3 times. Gamba, gamba, gamba? What's gamba? Are you talking about the thing that blocks for 52, but if I take unblocked damage, I die? I doesn't feel like gamba so much as extremely high risk, minimal reward. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and exhaust 1 card from your hand. Is this... Hold on, is this good? Because of spectrum shift? It might be good. In the latest patch, they delayed when bombardment triggers. So you can exhaust it with tyranny and still have a free cast of it. I don't understand. Oh, you mean like... You can exhaust at the start of your turn if it's in your hand. And then it will count as the beginning of your turn when bombardment triggers. That's what you mean, right? It's sort of weird. I don't know, this is risky. I think it's risky to play Spectrum Shift Tyranny. But it makes Tyranny playable. Makes it sort of a reasonable purchase. Let's first start by removing a defend. How about that? Not getting the lantern or the wing charm. Let's try it. I don't know if this is good or not. I don't know. We have an elite, a fight, and another fire. Take any of these. Next attack you play deals triple damage. Never see Matt, that's fun. Should we Photon Cat? I do like the card. The upgrade is... Draw 2, yeah. That's an argument for stratagem, but this is colorless. We might get it for free, you guys. It's also just a really strong attack. Deal a lot of damage and also draw a card. Put one on top of your draw pile. Basically meaningless. It's not a drawback. It makes it seem like a drawback because the damage is so high. It's not really a drawback. There's almost always an extra card in your hand that you'd rather use next turn.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna take it, 'cause I like it. Not this guy. Is it spectrum shift time? Probably. This is him weak. It's already doing more damage than I can block. Probably parry. Let's just get it in there. Now. Mayhem. Start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. I don't know if I can afford to play that. Also, I have no block again. Look, I know I just removed a block, but I have blocks. My whole next turn is gonna be blocks. Wait. Oh, it's second turn, guys. I have so much extra energy. Let's just mayhem. Now, if maxed out the damage we can do, but at least we can forage for a bunch. Ouch! Alright, play something random. Do it. Go. Oh, we're doing this first? Okay. Gain 13 block and retain your hand this turn. I don't like the cost of it. It costs too much. Get rid of it. And then we're playing Falling Star for free. Amazing. Mayhem's so good. Gather light. We still can't resonance, unfortunately. Well, now what if we photon cut first? Beat into shape, okay. I think we put... Considering resonance... Wait. No, because we draw first, right? We draw all our cards and then Mayhem plays whatever's on top after that. So this doesn't determine what Mayhem plays. Unfortunate. But if we put, like, Patter on top, it means we get a guaranteed pretty decent block next turn. So I think we do that. And this turn, we just gather light and beat into shape. For 21 forge... Wait, really? Oh, because Mayhem, too. Mayhem played an attack for us. It's now 52 damage. That's more than we're allowed to deal. Master of Strategy, okay. Get rid of a normal strike, please. A free resonance? I was gonna play it, but you just gave it to me for free. Alright, you're doing a lot, but it's fine because you can patter Sovereign Blade and block all of it. And also, 15 is the maximum amount of damage we can do, so maybe we save it? We can patter... Oh, we haven't weakened him yet? Hold on. So now it's 12. We're taking 3. Yeah, you know what? I think it's another beaten shit, guys. We don't need to strengthen the Sovereign Blade any more than it already is. It doesn't do anything. But it is fun. 67 damage that absolutely won't let us play. Gain an additional 5 block from defend cards. Nice. We have 2 of them. They're in the hand right now. Get rid of a strike. And a free photon cut. Alright. Let's put a defend back on top. Probably. So we're at 4 damage away from maxing it out. But we don't need to, because next turn we can just hit him with the Sovereign Blade and win, right? Not a deal. Not a big deal. Just wait it out. Look, Stratagem showed up. I told you. Bait into Shade now does 74 damage. Perfect. Razor Tooth, every time you play an attack or skill, upgrade it for the remainder of combat. Whoa, that should work with the Sovereign Blade too? Manifest Authority, gain 9 block because it's +2. Right? Wait, this is reflecting the +2, right? I have no idea. Add a random colorless card into your hand. We would probably want Orbit here. Refined Blade, though, is a forge card. It's just a flat forge, though. I don't know. Nothing special. Just forge, and then next turn you get a bonus. I don't know about that. I think it's just gotta be Orbit there. Alright, okay. Not these guys. Let's start with a photon cut. On the lower health guy. Then what do we put on top? Probably... I mean, look, we need... Well, I would prefer to play both of these next turn. Though we don't really need to. You know what? Put this one on top, because I'm probably not going to play this turn. I'll probably play Tyranny and a Strike. Your power is unmatched. Alright, let's exhaust a defend. Oh, this is our big mana turn, right. So we just play everything. Even though this is our only attack. Panache! I love it. But we are sort of dying. I mean, I guess it's just Orbit, Strike. Oh, we're so close. What if we Venerate Resonance? No, we can't Resonance because it costs energy. Unless... Where's our Orbit at? No, it's at max. We just used it. Maybe this is a Fire Potion here. I could see that. I don't want to take 8. Ouch. Have this go. Attack or skill. Okay. Nice. Well, It'd be hard to play Mayhem this turn, I think. But it'd be pretty good. What are we gonna do with our energy? We have one more engine, it looks like. We have 4. So probably gonna Photon Cat. Would be Photon Cat, Beat into Shape, Sovereign Blade. That is gonna be 13... 20... 34... 40... 51? Okay, that's really close. It's really close. I guess we're not using Mayan, though. They'll probably end up playing just, like, Defend or something. Yeah, Gather Light and Defend. Oh, just Gather Light is enough to block this. So let's do Photon Cat. I mean, we're not going to use either of those, I think. I think we Gather Light. Then we Strike. And Beat into Shape. And now we have 38. I don't think I missed something where we could have killed him that turn. But maybe. Eight damage and damage all other enemies equal to the damage dealt. So 8. Get him! Vulnerable Potion and Summon Forth is actually great for Forge build. Arsenal, whenever you create a card, gain 1 strength. Okay, hold on. This is Demon Form. Demon Form with extra steps. Which means we probably don't care as much about Summon Forth, I think. 4 damage for each skill already played this turn is a synergy with cards like Arsenal. But this is rare. I think we just start with this. Have to. I have to. Comes innate. Doesn't sound like an especially impressive upgrade, but... Also, who's our boss? The Soul Feish. Okay. Let's rest. Because I don't have that much health. Okay, so we... Strike. Strike. Beat into Shape. A 31 damage Sovereign Blade. I suppose we could have done Vulnerable Potion there. That might have been the play. Oh, Orbit on our Candelabra turn. Amazing. Arsenal as well. Okay. So we Orbit. You are doing a good amount of damage that I can't really do anything about. I think this is just Resonance Venerate. Take 15. Ow. Not my favorite. Okay, we got these two. These two and parry. And that blocks everything, so I think we're good. Do we Falling Star? I have 3 stars. You don't have anything that we're definitely gonna draw. Oh, by the way, I can exhaust a card in hand. That's perfect for this boss. He's toast. He's done. Amazing. I guess the only things we actually use stars for are Resonance and Falling Star, right? So... let's throw a Vulnerable Potion on him, so that this deals extra damage. And then extend it by a turn. Okay, well, I mean, we did draw 2 at once. So maybe it's not perfect. But we can Photon Cat to put it back on top. Amazing. You go back in there. And get stars. It's just, hit him for a bunch of damage. Oh, that was already our orbit? Okay. Thought maybe we missed it. Somehow we didn't get it this turn. That can't be the case, though, right? Exhaust that. Silly guy. Intangible this turn. You can't do that. Salvo. Deal 15 damage and retain your hand this turn. We don't have any block except for this. Ridiculous. Just hit you a few times and then get some vigor for next turn. Hey, uncle like that. Destroy all your beacons. What are you gonna do about it? We can play this and extend the vulnerable with Falling Star. I think that's the play. Could also Resonance, but this is probably worth more. And then Ultimate Strike is 36 now. Amazing. Beatdown we got, by the way. 3 random attacks from your discard pile. Why didn't I play that? Oh, I didn't have a discard pile. So that's a good reason why I didn't. And this and beat into shape, and I think we just win, unfortunately. Because we also forged for a lot. I don't know what those organs are, by the way. There's 3 little, like, jars. Tiny little pots. Monarch's Gaze. Whenever you attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength this turn. There's that one, okay. 9 damage to all enemies and they lose 9 strength. Or gain 8 plating. For just a lot of stars. I don't think, frankly, that any of these are my build. If I had to say one of them, Monarch's Gaze is sort of the direction I'm trying to go. I'm trying to do multi-hit things, right? Because I have strength and vigor. We don't have any of those yet. So it's preemptive. Whereas this one is just a pretty good card that hits all enemies. that we may not have enough star generation to actually use. And we don't particularly want to lean into more star generation either. So I don't know about that either. Alright, we're gonna preemptively get Monarch's Gaze. Maybe it's a terrible idea because we don't actually make the build that we want. But I'm doing it. Welcome back, friend. Let my flesh help you. Okay. There's flesh gaining additional energy at the start of your 3rd turn, and every turn after that. Wait. Turn 1's normal. Turn 2 is 2 extra energy. Turn 3 and after is 1 extra energy. I don't think I've ever seen this one, by the way. It sounds amazing. Hail's Growth. Enchant a card with Clone. This card can be duplicated at rest sites. Right, it's that one. Or just draw an additional card at start of every turn. Is there anything that we would find it amusing to clone? Not particularly, I guess. Orbit. Get all the orbits. Just orbit the sun. I could see that being good, but this is like the shortcut to that. Not exactly. But it still seems really good, and way easier to pull off. Fine, now if we really want, we could do 2 elites here. And we could do another elite this way. I guess there's a reason to go to a merchant. We do have 203 on, again already. I don't know where we got all that, but... yeah, let's do it. Not these bugs. Think I have to photon cut to try and draw more defend. But maybe we do this first? Yes. Oh. Definitely save that for next turn, yeah. Think we're just taking a bunch of damage, unfortunately. Do we play this, or do we just... do 9? Well, actually, we could... get another attack? Is that gonna do 13 damage, though? Because we're taking 11 damage as it is. I think I'm just gonna take the risk. Oh, well, that one certainly works. But let's see, 5 damage, 3 additional damage for each card you created this combat. That might be one we need to find, you guys. 7 damage to all enemies, and all enemies lose 1 strength. Okay, it's definitely Comet. Let me just go kabonk. See you later. Then we get that. The Gather Light, Parry, Beat into Shape. I didn't forge for more than 7, right? No, it didn't. That was creating a card though, guys. So we got the extra strength for that. Also 4 energy now. Amazing. We have parry, we do, okay. May as well Sovereign Blade here then, I think. We can almost Monarch's Gaze, but we actually need to spend... We'd be at 1 energy that we couldn't spend cleanly for the Sovereign Blade. Sad. So it's probably gonna be something like... Sovereign Blade... Strike... And then... Venerate... Wait, we have another energy. Of course we do. We get 5 energy per turn. Or at least while the... Or at least while we have Orbitak. Gigantification. Okay, the triple attack potion. Gather Light for 10 block. Might be good. Convergence next turn. Gain an energy and a star. And retain your hand this turn. Be gone! Choose a card in your hand to transform into Minion Strike. Okay, but it costs 1 to exhaust a card, create a card, and then for free, deal 6 damage and draw a card. Feels expensive. And then upgrade if it just turns into 9 damage instead of 6, so it's a normal strike. It is a card that has strike in it, by the way, so this works with the strike dummy and everything. It is just a strike, except you also draw a card. So you can think of this as exhaust a card, draw a card, and play a strike for free. For 1. So not for free. It's a strike. Okay, it's a strike, but exhausts the card and draws a card. Is that good? I mean, it's fine. How many cards do we need to exhaust? We're already doing that mandatorily every turn, right? I don't know about that. A Gather Light with 2 additional block might just be the play. Because we need a little bit of extra star generation. It's just a much better block than default block. I could see this being alright as well, but 1 energy to do basically nothing this turn feels bad. The Lost Whisk. I don't think I've seen this one. In the distance is an odd sight. Mounds and mounds of deceased insects. Okay, I know this scene. Surrounding what looks to be a small glowing moat. What do you mean by moat? It seems to be an effective attractant for all manner of bugs, but you see it lash out some flames. You move closer to investigate. Capture the Wisp, add Decay to your deck, and obtain the Lost Wisp. Whenever you play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies. Whoa. Okay, that's an artifact, right? And a curse like that is kind of free for me. Because we exhaust cards. You like this relic? Yeah. A mote is a tiny speck or small particle. That's what I thought, right? Most commonly referred to dust suspended in the air, yeah. Or search the nearby area and gain 63 gold. Now, the decay is kind of free for me, so... How many powers do I have right now? I think I have a few already, right? Spectrum Shift, Parry, Orbit, Arsenal, Monarch's Gaze, and... wait. Oh, Parry was already, so Tyranny, Spectrum Shift, yeah. We've got 6 already. It's pretty darn good. Bring on the decay, yeah. You approach the wisp cautiously. The closer you get, the more it reacts to your presence. When in arm's reach, you grasp the wisp, but it scalds you with a blast of hot steam and flame. Still, you fumble and wrestle the creature into submission. Eventually, the wisp concedes and recognizes you as its new owner. Proceed. We did it. A battle! How dare you? Let's do that. Oh, you're already weakened, right, of course. So... guess you just play all three of these, it's fine. Is there a reason, really, to force Monarch's Gaze? I don't think so, for 12 health. What are you taking, a parry? It's tempting to let him keep it, you guys. The wisp already doing stuff? Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait. I just played to defend, didn't I, when I have ultimate defend? No, I didn't. I played defend, did I? Maybe I did. I was just trying to defend against decay, that's what it was, yeah. But I could have played ultimate defend. Secret weapon? Sure, we'll start with that. Oh, that's just... that was the only one in my draw pile, of course, of course. I'm taking a lot of damage right now, by the way. I wish I wasn't, but I am. Let's, draw... resonance. That's not quite what I was thinking. Thing is just this? Oh, we're still taking 20? I hate it. Hold on. Three. Okay, alright, whatever. Oh wait, we get one more. We get to play all of it, sure. Orbit, guys, orbit. Why do you have to deal 20? Ow! It's a really hard kick. Deal 17 damage, deal 5 additional damage for each unique debuff on the enemy. Okay, well, what counts as a debuff, though, right? I say exhaust that. Alright, well, still doing 11 instead of any normal, but good amount. Maybe we should be playing the powers, though. Alright, now we actually get 5 energy here. We can't do any debuff on him, right? No. So this is as much as this is ever doing. Let's just do that. And that, and that. Oh, we got our Sovereign Blade, okay. Maybe just playing the Sovereign Blade would have been better. Ascension 0 plays? Yeah. Yeah. That was an Ascension 0 play there. Every 10 cards you draw, gain energy. Okay, we guess we can get rid of decay first. Get him! Alright, give me my parry back. Another Gather Light. It's Heavenly Drill though, guys. I think this might be what we need. Shiny Strike Plus is very tempting, because it's just a great card. Also, hi Izgok, how are you tonight? I think Heavenly Drill's what we need. Having to just spend all of our energy on it is a little bit annoying. It's not exactly what we're looking for, but it still obviously synergizes with Arsenal, with Monarch's Gaze. Do we play this? No, because then we take 11. I don't think we play it. Start with that. The Heavenly Drill. We are taking damage this turn, unfortunately. We're taking 11, I guess. Also, in the latest patch, they tweaked the sword block power. And now puts the block on the sword card. Oh, so it actually is affected by frailty and stuff? And dexterity? Okay. That makes sense. I kind of liked that it wasn't affected by frail, but... Also, this is really good for us. I didn't even realize it, but... By turn 3, we have 4 or 5 energy, so... This is great. By turn 2, we have 5 energy. Maybe we should have saved this for turn 2 then. It's also better to remind you you'll gain the block. Yeah, exactly. That's the one part about it that still gets me is... I kind of forget it a lot. Okay. I do forget about that. The free damage when we play a power. So triple 7 is unfortunately not quite it. So we're just gonna take 11 damage, unfortunate. Unless we play Gigantication Heavenly Drill against this guy. Feels silly, but we're taking 11 damage right now. That's a lot. And we have an elite coming up. It won't work? What do you mean it won't work? Eight times 3 is 24? Right, 8 times 3 is 24. X times, though. Oh, wait, we have 1 energy. I forgot we have 1 energy. Okay, yeah. No, it definitely won't work. Okay. I mean, I guess we just take 11 then. We could have done something about it earlier, but... Take that. Ow. Okay, now you guys are doing a lot, and I don't like it. But at least I can defend for a bit. Including with that. And just playing powers gets one of these kills. But this guy's still gonna hit me, so... I can't play Monarch's Gaze. Which is really annoying. Hold on. So this is 10 block. And then we can play this for another 8. So we don't have to kill this guy. We can actually kill this guy instead. I like that. No, we can't kill him. We cannot kill him. This does not kill. You fool. Alright, fine. You waking up now? Yeah. Nice. Destroy that. We still do not have our orbit. That's unfortunate. Okay, we do not have any way of capitalizing on this. But we are getting back our stars, because we're just playing all this. Wait, does he get strength every turn? Is that how this guy works? I don't like that. You know what? Yeah, get rid of a strike. Let me play an orbit, which does not quite kill the web guy. Orbit is nice. Orbit is very nice. Okay, we can't really play that here. Do we have stars for Falling Star? We do. Sovereign Blade will get us block. We should remember that. But I have plenty of other things to play. Oh, we have Resonance as well. We have plenty of other ways we want to spend our energy this turn, right? So I think Strike goes here. Probably we don't Resonance because we need block. Wait, how do we block then? That's not enough. We're taking 13 more. Don't like it. Aren't drawing any of our blocks on the right turns. Is that saying 1? Does the upgraded Sovereign Blade now cost 1? Hold on. I'm seeing a 1 cost on this thing. That's new. Ifairaranga, how's it going? I mean, that's amazing. That seems amazing. That's always been the cost of an upgraded one? I guess I'd never seen it upgraded before. Alright, now we're probably just playing Resonance and Sovereign Blade, right? We're still taking 8 that way, though. Hold on. Does that mean we're playing Defend and Sovereign Blade? To take only 3 instead? You did that in one of our co-op runs and I didn't notice it? I think this one has to go here. Now we're blocking 10. We probably need to block 5 more, yeah. Ow. Stop getting stronger, though. Stop that. Jack of all trades, add one randomless colorless card in your hand. So it's a redraw. You're sure you mentioned it? I can't listen to everything everyone says. I can certainly not while I'm trying to think about things, about cards to play. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. There are 4. That's not that many. Is it ever Monarch's Gaze? Maybe. Sensei does not listen to me? Sensei? And who's Sensei? Okay, let's do this. And put the Mind Blast back, right? Then we Falling Star and... Do we Heavenly Drill, guys? Yes. The answer is yes. You meant senpai? Okay. Am I senpai? Cock of Stars for 9 block is interesting. Oh, but Lunar Blast, right? Yeah, I think it's Lunar Blast here. That's the flavor of card that we're trying to do. Fencing manual at the start of each combat forge 10. Interesting. But I kind of don't want this because... whenever if we played the thing... What's it called? If we make it after we play Arsenal, then we gain a strength. No, maybe that's not a good enough reason. Maybe that's a terrible reason. Also, Stardust is another thing that's kind of what we're shooting for. It's another Lunar Blast. Fine Blade, Know Thy Place. Child of the Stars. We definitely, I think, want to remove the decay, right? Child? By the Child? Why do you like the Child? Just because the power? We'll spend that many stars. We kind of only have these 2 cards that spend stars. I mean, it does turn this into a block card as well, which is interesting. I suppose it's also 1 energy, deal 8 damage to all enemies though, right? Or gain? No. Only for spend. It's only for spend. I mean, a mango would have been nice. I think another card. Black Hole? Black Hole does like 3 damage to all enemies whenever you gain or lose stars. But that one's not per star lost as well, so it's sort of a boring number of damage that it does every time. Like a not especially impressive number, whereas this actually gets up to some impressive numbers of block. I think the fact that it's power, that it's a power, pushes it over the edge for me. I think I will take it. We're gonna remove decay. Even though, yeah, we do exhaust cards. Makes it a primo card for getting rid of, or for exhausting when we're doing so. This one just removes exhaust, right? It's tempting. Another Lunar Blast? We probably don't need it. Stardust? We probably don't have enough stars to use it. Every 10 cards you draw gain an energy is interesting. And it's a power. You wish they were consistent? Yeah, just the fact that you have to actually have and be able to play a star card to get it. Or do you mean that you wish they were consistent in the wording of the cards, where they would both be per stars, whether you gain or spend them, that kind of thing? I like that there's different ways that they interact. Yeah, I think we saved the rest of it. No, maybe we get a potion? We're about to maybe fight an elite. We might actually dodge. Because we're fighting 2 more elites later. I think we might dodge this elite. Yeah, we'll probably dodge it. Energy potion honestly goes kind of crazy for us. It's a bit weird to have 2 cards do similar things that are not actually similar. Fair. It's the Ovocopter. Okay, we have no real attacks except for beat into shape. So we Venerate. Hit 1 time. Beat into shape. Can we play 3 powers this turn? That's the goal. Oh, we have Heavenly Drill. Wait. So this would turn into a little damage. It's not enough. Dang. We'd have to use an energy potion, right, to turn it into 8 times 14, which would definitely get us there. Or a gigantification potion would also get us there. Worth it? I mean, probably. Like, I'm not trying to die over here. Go! Just waiting for it to stop short of actually killing it. And then I have to eat 16 damage anyways. Blade then drill? I don't think so, because it's double. It's 16 per energy. Although I guess yeah, 16 per energy, which means that the Sovereign Blade would have to be 32 to actually be as good. Another Child of the Stars, true. Or Conqueror, Forge 3, Sovereign Blade deals double damage to the enemy this turn. Then maybe... I mean, the problem is just that we didn't really end up with the Sovereign Blade deck, right? So... the one other synergy I can see with this is that it's a skill, which makes it better for Lunar Blast. Otherwise, it's kind of just Forge 3 unless you happen to have been holding on to the Sovereign Blade. I mean, I guess I often am. Yeah, the upgrade is trash, but... the upgrade for this is really good. It really just means that these two cards give us a lot of block when we play them. It's kind of silly. I don't know if it's worth cluttering our deck with so many of these, but we do get a side benefit of just dealing AoE damage, so... I could see this one really pulling through for us, though. I think I'm just gonna take the Conqueror. And then we have to rest here. Not where we get something from the chest first, because it might be a plus max HP. And we can get our orbit upgraded. Or... hold on. It does it at 10. Yeah, and that one's really good. Monarch's Gaze becomes more playable. So this gives me 18. We're supposed to be at 46. Maybe we'll get some kind of a fruit. Or some kind of max HP thing out of the treasure chest, right? Let's just grab an orbit upgrade. 'Cause I love it. It's a party popper. I mean, a festive popper. At the start of each combat, deal 9 damage to all enemies. That's pretty funny. Alright, now we definitely need to rest. Not these guys. Oh wait, we're kind of perfectly positioned to fight these guys. Now that I think about it. Play a power. Yeah, and we have enough block. We just play a bunch of powers and these guys just die. It's funny. Yeah. This just makes us take no damage, right? And then we just play 2 more powers and we win. Go Wisp, yeah. A Wisp is the MVP this fight. If only we could draw our Wisp. Our powers. Alright, Photon Cat, give me a power. That's not a power. Sir, it's not a power. I mean, this'll drop one of them, right? So we can use this when we're down to 2. So I think we're just killing this one, right? Which means we don't need any block right now. And we go... like that. Oh wait, we're... jeez. Orbit. I mean, there's no point in playing it, right? So we'll just do this. Wait, we got even more energy. Right, because the way it would work is we had 2 left. So we played that. It'd spend it for 2, but then we get 1 back afterwards. It wouldn't actually play it for 3. Makes sense. Let's parry and kill them both. Energy potion's back! Amazing. The neutron H is trying to come back. Now, technically, if we have those powers up, this is like 20 block. Or if we upgrade them, it's like 30 block. Cat has returned. What if we play another Spectrum Shift? That sounds dumb. Supermassive? 3 cards. Oh, this is the one we were saying that we were gonna try and get. Deals more damage for each card you created this combat. Yes, I want that. 5 stars is hard for you? It's sort of, yeah. We only have 2 cards that spend it, but we only have like 2 cards that get it as well. You have Venerate, Gather Light, and another Gather Light, and I think that's it. Yeah. So each shuffle of the deck, we're getting 4. It's not easy to get that many. It's time for a fight. Oh, of course it's these guys. Hold on, we just need to play a bunch of powers. It's fine, just play Unfested Pauper, guys. It's actually amazing. I don't know if we play this one, though, because we need to not take damage. I think Resonance and Hatter gets us there the easiest. You have to, right? We're still taking quite a bit, honestly. We could even just use an energy potion here, and that's not too bad. Because we could just play both of these and then also Tyranny. And the problem is we have another fight coming up. So we don't want to lose too much health. But maybe the energy potion will be really good then for like the drill, right? I think this is probably worth it though. Hold on. How much damage are we taking? So we're taking 5. Alright, maybe 5 is fine. Maybe 5 is fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. You're supermassive. It's not very good yet. We're taking a lot of damage here, and I don't have anything I can do about it. I hate it. This doesn't do any damage, by the way. Ugh. Like, we literally can't do anything. We can Gigantification Potion in order to deal a bit more damage so we can kill this guy. That's kind of all we can do. This is awful. Why do I have strikes in my deck? Pity I can't Gigantify the parry, yeah? Alright, we just have to not take 12. Do a little more damage here, and then take that. And then we take 12. Ouch. Got our Heavenly Drill, but... Where are all of our powers? They're all in the deck right now. Why would you do this? Okay. Okay, this doesn't quite do it. Because then we have to... As our weakened. But this would get us a kill with the Sovereign Blade, right? So that's 3 energy. Which leaves us with 1, but we orbit back 1, so we have 2 left. Heavenly Drill does, unfortunately, not enough. There's only 12. But we do block for 10. Hold on. We do block for 10, so if we just kill this one, then we're fine. Sort of. But this guy is coming back, by the way. That is a problem. For future Fae. Am I right? Let me do that. And we wish we could play Falling Star. Wish upon a star. It's okay. We'll just play a bunch of powers. And if we had gotten any of those a few turns earlier, energy pot, we could have also done that, yeah. I didn't think that we were in that kind of a, oh, look at that. Oh no, this doesn't add stars, okay. I thought this was the potion that gives you stars. 3 upgraded colors cards into your hand, sure. Anchor, okay, I like that. Furnace, start of your turn, forge 4. Okay, now we're talking. Reflect is interesting. Guards, transform any number of cards in your hand into minion sacrifice. Probably not. I think it's gotta be Furnace. It's the Relic Trader. Or Wisp damage, yeah. Trade the Razor Tooth for a Lizard Tail so we don't die. But I like the Razor Tooth. It's fun. Candelabra fee up for a meal ticket? So that you heal when you enter a shop? No, not worth it at all. This guy stinks, yeah? Festive Popper for Akabeko? Not at all. Oh, I don't like any of these and I have to pick one, you guys. No, brother. This guy stinks. I like all of these, though. Is it Razor Tooth? I mean, it's passively doing a lot of work for me. But I don't, in practice, notice it that much is the thing. Look at that grin. He heard me, yeah? You do the popper. Razor Tooth is almost an apotheosis. I mean... On very long fights, right? Isgok also says 3. You're probably right, because Festive Popper is sort of redundant with my, Wisp. But at the same time, it's like playing one for free at the start of the fight. Plus you're doing the multi-hits, right? Yeah, what is it? Oh, you mean for Akabeko? I don't think I'm gonna manage to get any of the multi-hit things for Akabeko start of the fight. But maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. Festive Popper is kind of redundant. But it's like a freebie. It's like a free wisp activation at the start of the fight. It was great on a couple of those fights back there. Like the last 2 fights that I just did. It was amazing. Thank you. Alright, are we fighting an elite at 29 health? That is now the question. I do have an energy potion, so we could maybe get something good out of it. Do like the heavenly drill with it. But I don't know, remember who the bosses that I haven't fought yet are. Who the elites that I haven't fought yet are. Let me think. So we got the hard one out of the way, the worm, the earthworm. And then there's the statue. No, statue is first level, right? Statue is the first area. Those in the hive. I can't remember it all. I don't remember. It's scary to risk the run on this. But I want to risk it. Beehive guy is one of them? Right. He kind of hates my multi-hit things. But I usually don't have that much trouble with him. The prism is the other guy? Oh, you're right. Okay. The infested prism. I feel like I'm currently... I'm drawing really badly. Or my deck... has a lot of ways of drawing badly. So either I need to draw better than that last fight. Or my average draw is way better than that anyways. And I'm worrying too much. But I don't actually know which it is. Let's try it. I find those fights way easier than the worms fight. Although our deck is optimized for that worm fight. You think I might die to this guy? Oh, to the beehive guy. Think so? A lot of people do tend to die to him. Although I feel like I never have. I don't know. I do wish I wasn't taking 6 here. I could have done that differently because I had Akabeko. I could have done... No, because this is only going to hit 1 time max anyways. It's fine. Oh, we have Anchor, guys. We have Anchor. We're not taking any damage. Beautiful, beautiful anchor. Okay, we have Heavenly Drill. Can we just win here? We can do 80. No, we can't just win. Unless, hold on. If we turn it into 7, 14, 8 times 14 is how much? It's... Well, 8 times 14? 104? Is that... No, it's not. It's definitely not 104. I'm thinking wrong. 8 times 14? Is it really 104? That's not enough. Entomancer is his name, yeah? Also, no block here. No block. What? Why? Why, though? 112? You're right, I was thinking 24 when I should have been 32, right? Still not enough, but... I think we might play this one. Just to try and find some block. The bomb. Equilibrium, there we go. Oh, but these aren't free, okay. Well, that's a nice one. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You ready? Orbit. Heavenly Drill. If all goes well at the end of that Heavenly Drill, we have 2 energy to spend, okay? Okay? And then we play the bomb. Or we play, like, Beat into Shape because we'll have a lot of forage on it by then. Let's try it. So, 4 energy right now. We spend it all. And we have 2 energy. Nice. How much would this be? 63 forage? I love it. I do it. Sir, I think you need more blocks than that. Kabonk. Bellows. The first hand you draw each combat is upgraded. Nice. Pillar of Creation. Whenever you create a card, gain 4 block. Okay, so free 4 block every turn. Plus 8 damage to all enemies when you play it. Or deal 7 damage and forge 7, or 27 damage, and whenever you draw this card, reduces cost by 1. I don't think that's gonna work. Is it this power? Whenever you create a card, gain 4 block. Just 4 free block every turn? Maybe. It is already upgraded too. It's not gonna do more than just 4 block a turn though, is the thing. It's not secretly hiding some other potential. It's probably good, though. Now I think we definitely need to rest, right? Right? Maybe? I mean, what would we upgrade? You'd upgrade Furnace, Child of the Stars, Heavenly Drill, Monarch's Gaze. There are a lot of things I would upgrade if I could. I'm just not certain that I would survive this fight, is the problem. Okay, turn 1 Heavenly Drill. With Falling Star on it? No, because if we Falling Star, then we lose the Akabeko. This is 18 damage times 10, right? 180 damage? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know what? Do it. It's pretty good. How much vigor does Patter add? It does add 3 vigor, you're right. But it would have decreased the damage by... We would have done that attack 2 fewer times if we played it. Yeah, only 3, so... We lose 32 damage to add... Let's see. It means it'd be 21 times 8 instead, which is 168? That's approximately the same though, isn't it? Maybe it's actually more. Maybe that's actually more? I can't count, I don't know. Aye. And then we'll Falling Star just to do a little bit more damage. Man, we didn't need the rest. Also, hi, Philk. How are you doing today? Good to see ya. Think we better... fish. We better fish for, Sigh. Distracted. Better fish for some defense, I think. Or something like that. Aye, we didn't really get anything like that. So we're gonna take... like 7? Maybe all 12? Think we definitely play this, honestly. And Spectrum Shift. I think we play both of these. And then we just take all 12. Now 28 and I still don't have any block? What is this, guys? How do I still not have any block? What is happening? Block, block, block. We did discard one of them. I guess we just don't have enough block. That's the lesson here. We playing Rend? We could Conqueror Rend. We could Conqueror Sovereign Blade, which would do 26 instead of 20. And with just taking a lot of damage. Should we use the stable serum to keep Conqueror in hand? Maybe. Maybe, honestly. Think we... Well, okay, this is better than playing 2 strikes. So we definitely play this. Do we play a Frantic Escape? Do we think it's actually gonna be needed? I think we can finish it before playing any Frantic Escapes. Personally. But we do only have 1 more in the deck. I mean, we're gonna die just from taking damage before this is relevant, right? So I think we need to just do more damage. Probably. Do we need to just get our Sovereign Blade out there, though? We can't really guarantee that we draw a hand next turn that doesn't kill me. What if our hand is all powers? And then we just die. There's a world where we get a good beat into shape and then play Sovereign Blade on top of it. That might be better than playing it after this. Maybe. But 26 is still pretty good. Alright, let's just play the Sovereign Blade here. Also, he took -1 strength because of Monarch's Gaze. Forgot about that. Conqueror. Got it. So... we could have taken 1 less damage if I'd played, like, Strike and Rend instead. It probably doesn't matter. Ouch. Okay, he's not attacking this turn. Gives us 1 more turn to make this work. Deal 9 damage, choose 1 of 3 cards in your draw pile to add to your hand, okay? That might be amazing. Hold on. I know, deleting 1 of our only block cards, and I'm just complaining about it, but... So let's... orbit. So it's not gonna trigger this turn, though, huh? One of 3 cards and you draw a pile to add to your hand. Okay, do it. Strike, Venerate, Gatherlight. Okay. Give me Strike, because I'm not gonna play any of these. Alright, we just have to do 36 next turn. There's the bomb. Well, that's not gonna work. We don't have 3 turns. This is not the hand, you guys. Wait. Okay, so 18. We need 18 more. That's another 8. Right? That's another 8. We need 2 more? Don't tell me we need 2 more damage, you guys. What do you mean we need 2 more damage? Maybe we still survive it, though? We have to do that if we want to survive it. If 3 more... Actually, we have 4 more energy, so we can play it all, I think. Not that it matters that much. But... So did that... Leave that and we die exactly? I hate it. I hate it. Two damage and we die exactly? What do you mean? What do you mean? Resonance, get over here. That retain potion? Yeah, let's use it. Can we get some extra damage at the end of the turn, please? Whatever. The insatiable devoured the regent, and yet it still hungers. Typical, am I right? Missing draw? Missing a lot of things. Missing a coherent deck. The deck didn't really know what it wanted to be. It wasn't giving me the cards for what I initially tried for, and so it was a little bit split in what it was trying to do. Elsewhere. This is another placeholder. The story is unknown while you're viewing this epoch during an early access stage. Fine. And we don't know what we unlocked? Why are you telling me this at all? Washer is better, but he's fun. I like the Regent. I didn't like the Watcher. I thought the Watcher was too inconsistent. I felt like my runs with the Watcher were always doing great until suddenly none of the cards did anything anymore. Yeah, the Watcher's like completely overpowered. And then one fight, just all the wrong cards come at the wrong time. And then they don't do anything. And you die. It was a character that was extremely vulnerable to, like, the slightest bit of variance, it felt like.